Hello, everyone. Welcome in. Happy Tuesday. I see some of you are already here. Let me know what you're reading. I am reading something for a kind of not so really secret project, so I'm not going to be sharing what I'm reading, but I'll let you guys know the progress. Hello. 221 pages in, 26 chapters read, and 42% into Onyx Storm. Are you liking it? Has anyone else read Onyx Storm? Because it's been buzzing around. Hello, Angie. What are you reading this evening? Hello. Welcome in. How are you? What are you guys up to? I went and looked at the Google form, and a lot of you guys have actually submitted some stuff. So a lot of people have been getting the reading done, which I love that for you. As always, we're going to do 30-minute sprints. I don't know how long I'll be here, but that's the plan. Doing good, reading The Rival by Emma Lord. Emma Lord, I feel like she was a well-known YA author. For some reason, yes, she's the one who wrote Tweet Cute, I think. Let me see. It's a new 2025 book. Yeah, okay. It's the author I was thinking of. Oh, the cover is so cute. Ooh, is it an academic enemies to lovers? Is that what it is? Do tell. I will be starting, and then they were none by Agatha Christie for geography and ancient languages. Nice. I love to see the doubling up. I've never read. Have you read Agatha Christie before? Is this like a reread? Or because I have like 2 of her books, but I haven't read them yet. Yes, it is. Nice. I'm going to jot that one down. I do think I'd like that one. Hello. Reading Once in a Blue Moon by Nika Rossi. I have not heard of that book. What is that about? It reminds me of the Christina Lauren title, but I don't think it's the same kind of book. Once in a Ooh. I've never even seen that cover. Very interesting. First time? Interesting. I hope you enjoy. I feel like, I don't know. I'm scared I won't like her books, but I feel like everybody loves them. Gavin used to read a lot of them, and it made me want to read them. Yeah, it's a very new release, Onyx Storm. So halfway. That's actually pretty good because I feel like it's a chunky book. I don't know how long it is, but all of the books in that series are long. Let's see. 527 pages. Yikes. Yeah, that is long. Magical Elements, I believe. Not sure yet. It's a short romance. See, by the cover, I would never have guessed it's a romance. Is it? I'm assuming it's indie published because I'm Facebook friends with the author. She sent me a signed copy years ago. That is so cool. Love that you have author friends who actually have published books. That makes a lot of sense. That's actually so cool. I hope you like it though, because it would be a little awkward not to like it, you know? We don't want to hurt anybody's feelings, but we also don't want to lie. I like rivals academics too. Yeah, I feel like the trope has been done a lot in the past few years. Um, so it's kind of hit or miss. But I know Emma Lord, I feel, does it well for like the YA kind of audience. So very interesting. If you have any other recommendations for enemies, like rivals to lovers academics, let me know. Were we ready for our first sprint? I usually like to get going pretty early on just to let people have the time to like come in. I don't know how many of you guys will be here for a little while. I know it's a Tuesday evening. I don't usually do sprints on Tuesdays, but for Everbloom, we will. Let me know when you guys are ready. Hello, hello, welcome in. How are you? What are you reading? Hello, hello, welcome in. Again, do let me know what you're reading. I feel like I keep reading myself. I know some people who just came in the chat have heard of Onyx Storm. Some people, if I'm not mistaken, have finished it and even rated it 5 stars. I know I saw it going around on the Discord chat, so I do think you're not alone. See, I knew you were one of them who finished. It was you who gave it 5 stars, right? I'm not making this up. Heard of it? Yeah. I feel like the yeah, we've got some fast readers in the chat, but I feel like anywhere you go, you can't escape Fourth Wing, whether you want to hear about it or not. So yeah, a lot of people definitely were hyped for Onyx Storm. Another book called Today, Tonight, Tomorrow. Yes, I didn't know it was academic, like rivals to lovers. Oh, interesting. Reading The House with Good Bones by T. Kingfisher. Nice. I've heard really, really good things about that one and just the author in general. I've never read them, but I've heard really, really good things. She truly is taking the book world by storm. It's really interesting to see because I feel like it just kind of, like most books do, kind of came out of nowhere, and then from what I understand, it's going to take several years for there to be another book in the series, but the first 3 books were like published really close together. So I don't know what that is going to look like, and I think is it turning into a series, or is it like, am I making this up, or were people talking about it or not? I don't remember, and I feel like Fourth Wing is becoming a TV series or something. Reading Daisy Hates by Jessica. Did you? I'm assuming if you're reading Daisy Hates, you've read Magnolia Parks. How do we feel about that one? Does it actually feel like Gossip Girl? It will be 2 years for book 4, and it's supposed to be a 5. Sheesh. Why so long between books? Especially this far in the series, I'm not really sure I understand, because usually they go a book a year, but then a lot of them kind of came together quickly, so I'm kind of confused. But you guys will have plenty of time to reread them in between, I guess. Hello, hello. Oh, first time on sprints. Hello from Argentina. Wow, that is so cool. What time is it? I never usually get people from that area, especially at this time of day. Hello, hello. Thank you for hopping on. Hello, friend. What are you reading? I saw in my forums that you finished Harry Potter. What are we reading now? She is usually a romance author. Yes, and I feel like she's published a lot of books in between Fourth Wing and Iron Flame and Onyx Storm. Like she's published how many books? How many books are coming out? She is on a roll. 9 p.m. here. Oh, it's not too far off my time. Today's reading The Emperor of Gladness. Another one I've never heard of. Interesting cover. Not bad, not bad. I hope you enjoy. I haven't heard of it, but oh, wanted more drama from the first book. I hear it's very dramatic. I think it might be too dramatic for my liking. I don't thrive from that much drama. It makes me anxious. So it probably isn't the right series for me, but it's interesting that you wanted more. Maybe is it because I feel like the internet has pushed it as such a dramatic and angsty book, um, which maybe it's not. Is that why we wanted more? Okay, I think, yeah, that makes sense. I think we're pretty much settled in. I am gonna start the first sprint because I know a lot of you guys have a reading to do. I have reading to do. I was going to show you the book, but that would kind of defeat the purpose that I'm trying to not show the book to make it a surprise vlog. So I'll set us up with the ambiance and we can recollect back in 30 minutes. Hello. How did everyone do this sprint? Let me take off this banner. No, I think there were a few comments I hadn't gone to, trying to figure out if I can submit the books I finished. I've technically read them last month. Books that are submitted need to be submitted for the read-a-thon itself. So for books you've read in February and then for summer camp during the summer camp. In between books now, cooking dinner and then taking a shower. Sounds like a lovely evening. Read 39 pages. Did you mention what you were reading? Am I just blanking on it? Or have you not said? Either way, 39 pages is solid. I have read 48 pages of my book, so not bad at all for a 30-minute sprint. I'm so cold. Also, yes, this is my kind reminder. I put up a message in the Discord and my community tab, but if you haven't logged in your books for the month so far, my first giveaway pick will be on Friday. So make sure that you insert them if you want a chance to win a book from your Amazon wish list. And then there were, oh, you did say, oh my God, I'm so sorry. Is it hard to read so far? Because obviously Agatha Christie's writing is like older. And that's like one of the reasons I'm like scared to read them, is because I don't know if I'm gonna understand so much of the writing or not. Also, considering it's not my first language, it's always a little bit scary. Lots of characters to keep track of. I would say is the hardest thing right now. Oh yeah. And I remember with Gavin, he used to make all these like boards with all the characters, and there's always so many characters in her books. I didn't even consider that to be like intimidating, but I guess it kind of is. They also, yeesh, yeah, okay. That's not. I rather have lesser amounts of characters with a little bit more of like a different tone and voice to all of them than all of them kind of sounding the same. But alas, what can we do? I hope you end up enjoying it, at least finding it kind of entertaining, even if it's just for the mystery itself. But yeah. Yeah, I feel like it's a complaint for a lot of people when like characters aren't fleshed out, but there's just a lot of them, and I feel like it's something you often see in like fantasy or thrillers, those kinds of things. So I totally see where that comes from. It's very chilly and I'm so sleepy. I am sorry I'm a little low energy, but I'm still here. Are we wanting another sprint? Was 30 minutes good for you guys? Did we want a longer sprint? Whatever works best for you, just let me know. I usually do 30 minutes, but I wouldn't mind doing a longer sprints if it's something that is needed. I know it's like dinner time for some of you and stuff, so if you need longer sprints, I am here for it as well. can do another 30. Made dinner and eating now, chicken and pasta. That sounds divine. I love that for you. I hope you have a great meal. So I guess I'll just leave you guys with another 30-minute sprint since like people are eating and stuff. And we can reconvene then. We talked a lot in the beginning, but I guess we're in the mood. Love to sprint. Perfect. So I'm going to set that up and I'll see you guys in Hello, hello. How did we do? I got to page 83, so not too shabby. Hello, welcome in. Reading more of Elantris. Nice. How long is Elantris? $630-ish pages. Read 9 pages. Nice. Are you close to being done with Elantris, or are you still having ways to go? 615 pages. That's pretty long. I mean, it is Brandon Sanderson, so why am I surprised? Read 40 pages. Nice. That's a solid amount of reading. Are we still intrigued? So more than halfway. That's not bad at all. Read 10 more pages. Nice. I'll be honest, you guys, I am starting to fall asleep, so I don't know how long I'll keep this up. Oh my god. It's only 8:20 and I'm already wanting to go to bed. Took my shower and on the search for a book. I fear I'm in a slump. Oh. Do you have options? Do you need help picking? But yeah, I totally get it. Sometimes you read a really good book and then nothing else kind of hits after that. Yeah. I hope you find something soon, or not, depending on your mood. Sometimes it's like we need a little break from reading, and that is also okay, unless you're participating in a bunch of readathons, then it's kind of less okay. Like this month, I'm like, I can't be in a reading slump. It's my own readathon. For now, it's going well. I did read another book. My first book that I finished for the readathon. Unfortunately, did not love it so much, so it kind of put me off for some reason. It wasn't bad. I was just expecting to like it more, and I don't know. It left kind of a weird vibe, and also I'm not gonna go into like the whole thing, but I went on Instagram the other day, and because I talk with one specific, like with people on the internet about Brandon Sanderson, I get a lot of reels and stuff concerning Brandon, and I got spoiled so bad for Mistborn of the Final Empire. Like, really, really bad. I was so mad. And I haven't wanted to pick the book back up since then. And, like, I need to because it's for a read along. It's also for this readathon. But I was, like, raging. I messaged my friend. I was pissed. Like, everyone who I know and talk to Brandon Sanderson about have heard about this. I was furious. No spoiler warnings, no nothing. It's just like because Ms. Bourne has been out for a while, everybody is like, I don't care. And I just like, it put me off so bad. I don't think I've ever been this angry to have been spoiled for something. Because I'm like 140 pages into the book. I'm like 25% of the way. And like, what do you mean? It is a bummer. Yeah, I was really pissed. It is just, well, I mean, it kind of impacts, like, it was a really, really big spoiler for the first book, but it kind of impacts my entire, like, perspective on where the series was going because like it's not just like a little spoiler, it was a really big one. Um and I don't think I would have seen it coming, at least not in the first book based on my knowledge of Brandon Sanderson. So I was not having a good time. I was pissed. And so, yeah, I decided to take a little break from Mistborn because I need to like digest my anger before going back into that. Like, it's not the book's fault, but I want to be able to enjoy the book. But just knowing what is coming, I'm like, I don't even want to pick it up. Um, so it's been a weird start to the month reading wise because I haven't loved what I've been reading. Even the book I'm reading right now, I'm like, I don't know if I'm in a weird headspace or the book isn't just hitting. Um, so yeah, that's how the month is going for me. Um, doing Everbloom and get a clue. Yeah, get a clue has been like been very like it's everywhere on my I won't say For You page, but my homepage on YouTube because a lot of the people I follow are participating. Yeah, and I think yeah, it's a lot of what people have been doing. Have already finished 3 other books, novellas for this month. Nice. It's only the 4th. That is incredible. Big semester for me. None of the books have impressed me so far. Yeah. It's a weird vibe. I say DNFs over 50% or like 200 pages. Count, that is usually the standard I have for DNFs. So if you read 50% of the book, or if it's a really, really big book, if you've read like, it can be like 100, 200 pages. If you've read more than like 20 pages, then yes, I would count it. But that's kind of the take. But yes, if you want to count it, just count it. I've counted books for this readathon that were DNFs. I mean, you tried it. It was the plan. If it doesn't work out, you can still count it. I'm wanting to read Mistborn. I have tried it on audio, but it's too complex for me. If ever, if you finished other books, you can, and you've put them on the form, it could be one of the books that you win in the giveaway if you want a physical copy. Just putting that out there. I'll be hosting more than one giveaway this month, so yeah. I want to start Mistborn after it launches. Yeah, I think what I like doing is doing both at the same time for everything Brandon Sanderson. So I read the book and listen to it at the same time so that I can like see the words and then be told because again he uses it's a lot of like fantasy lingo and just referring back to the maps and everything. I think it's easier to have both, but if you're only going to do one and it's your first time reading, I definitely think physical is much easier than audiobooks, but I love the audiobook narrators for all of Brandon Sanderson's books so far, so it's an interesting experience, but if you're gonna read Mistborn and don't want to get spoiled or like or whatever, I feel like it's not as bad for Stormlight Archives, but I feel like Mistborn spoilers are just popping all over the place. You can read Mistborn 2 right now if you please. I know some people have started it already. I need to put up all of the things in Discord. Thank you for reminding me. I just some people because the live show is on the 17th, like you get a little bit more than a month to read the books. Some people like me haven't finished, but some people have started, but I need to jot it down on my phone to do the Discord stuff probably in the morning. So that you guys can discuss it because it is February. So that is correct. I need to do that for Percy Jackson as well. Oh Lord, I am behind on so many things. Because I have just recently um, been back at work full time, so I'm like struggling to keep it together. But I promise it'll be done. It's your favorite. I feel like a lot of people talk really highly of The Well of Ascension. That is the second book, yes, because they say like that is where the books really take off, and that's where Miss Bourne really gets good. So I mean, I'm loving book one, but I'm really, really, really excited to see what book two brings, and I'm hyped to see that it's your favorite. I'm excited because that means good chats. And I'm excited for the live show for Miss Bourne as well because I do feel a lot of people are participating in it and a lot of people have like different takes and are messaging on the Discord. So I think it's going to be cool. It gets more political, and Elton is my favorite character, and it becomes interesting. And I feel like I've heard a lot about this character, and he seems to be a lot of people's favorites. Um, it's funny, I just saw a reel of someone being like, "Oh, like trying to convince my wife to name her children like one of them, like one of Brandon Sanderson's characters," and someone said that they actually named their child that. So very interesting. Are we up for one last sprint, or do we call it quits here? Those are your two options. Either one last sprint to bring us to the hour, or we say goodbye. I don't know what y'all are in the mood for, but that is the limit of my capacities as to like sprinting. So let me know. Good to read more. Perfect. One more is good. Perfect. So I'll put us to finish like directly on the hour. So it's gonna be like a 28-minute sprint. But I'll catch you guys in 28 minutes. Hello, hello. How did we do? I ended up reading just a little bit more of my book. I got to page 93 and then I got everything set up on Discord so I wouldn't forget. So the Percy Jackson and the Miss Thorne read-alongs are set up for book 2 in each of those series. And then I just kind of hung out because, as I said, I'm tired. Read 30 more pages. Nice. That was a productive sprint. Oh. Yeah, it's definitely going to be bedtime for me. Love that for us. Decided to start the next book in the Warrior series. Nice. Smart move. Love that you're killing it with the series as well. Okay. So I think I'm going to wrap it up here. Just as a reminder, again, put all the books you've read in the form, because the more you put it in the form, the more you have chances of winning a giveaway. I will be back on Thursday evening for some sprints at 6:30. And yeah, thank you for hanging out with me, you guys. It was a great time. And I'll see some of you Thursday. And if not, I'll be back with some more regular videos and stuff very soon. Have a good evening.